Reverb Unseen on Stratcast Radio.
This is Reverb.
Hello and welcome to this week's Reverb Unseen with me, Jack, and my friend over here,
Sam Burgess Green. Get to know.
So what have we got coming up in our section today then, Sam?
Jack, we've got the usual exciting stuff.
Yeah.
We've got our gig guide, thanks to you.
Yeah.
Thanks very much in advance for that, Jack. We've got our overseas artist, as usual, at the end of our section. And we've got a very exciting track by an artist called Selva that we think you, the audience, are going to love.
Well, we do think you're going to love that. So, first up, coming on the show today, we have part one of our interview with Neon Tricks that you actually got a chance to talk to, didn't you?
Yeah, they were fantastic guys. I know me and Liam loved working with them. And, yeah, let's have a listen at what they had to say.
Reverb Sessions.
What sort of things can we expect to see on the website? Is that all your information on local gigs you do and things like that? Yeah.
We have a gig coming up at the Picture House in Stratford, the 22nd of March, and yeah, come down to that because we're going to be doing our kind of like live thing there. And we recorded in the studio 2 tracks we're going to play today as well.
Cool.
But our studio stuff is much different to our live performance.
Yeah, we decided to like make, obviously, because if we were to release an EP or something, we want to make it different to how we perform, like obviously, because we use lots of tricks like with our loops and vocal, like for our performance techniques. Like
it's like DIY.
We loop everything up in front of the audience just to show them that it's, we've all done it, and
it's all about the energy live.
That's brilliant.
And we have lots of flexibility in the studio as well to kind of experiment different kind of things.
Yeah, because obviously we can link up the drum machine and the loop to the studio software.
Sure, yeah.
So we have so much more variety and many more options really.
Brilliant stuff. So that's a gig, is it? Stratford Picture House? And what's the date on that one?
22nd March.
22nd of March. So there you go. You've got no reason not to be there now. You've been told about it. We'll be there, won't we? We'll go.
We're definitely going to be there.
Definitely.
And is there a charge? Is there a price to get in?
No, it's free entry.
It's free as well. You've got no excuse now. Absolutely.
It's a nice bar.
Yeah.
Nice, but always good.
Yeah.
Always good. You got a good bar, don't you?
Well, sometimes. Well, they sound really cool to talk to. Did you enjoy getting to know them a little bit better?
Yeah, I did. They were really cool guys. Genuine is a word that I can use to describe them. They weren't just these artists that are a bit full of themselves. They were really lovely. I think that's the speciality about unsigned music.
Well, all the crew loved them because I worked sound on that sessions there, and joy to work with. And I think their names are Tom, Beckett and Rona.
They are.
They're all really nice.
They've got great things coming up, so make sure that you remember their name. Remember that you've heard them here first on Reverb Unseen. And also, don't forget to go and see them at the Stratford Picture House. That's the 22nd of March.
22nd of March at the Picture House. Well, I will be there.
And me.
Well, I'll see you there. But moving on, what have we got coming up next?
Sure, gig guide, isn't it, mate?
Is it my gig guide?
Let's have a listen.
Do you want to spend your Monday afternoons with me, Liam Clark, on Reverb Unseen? Then do so. Head over to stratcast.co.uk, only from 2:30 every Monday. Don't forget to check Reverb out on Twitter. That's at Reverb Unseen or facebook.com/Reverb Unseen. Don't forget to tune in on Monday from 2:30, only on stratcast.co.uk.
Hello, it's me, Jack, and this is your gig guide for Monday the 16th of March to Monday the 23rd. So, the first 2 dates on this gig guide are a recap of last week, and they are Monday the 16th of March, Andy Jordan down at the Institute. Tuesday the 17th of March, Papa Roach down at the O2 Academy 2. So let's move on to the rest of this week. Wednesday the 18th, you have Placebo down at the O2 Academy 2, and I really do love that band, so maybe you should go down and have a look at them, because I wish I had a ticket to that. Also down at the U-Black, you have Dorje, or Dorje, and that is spelled D-O-R-J-E, so maybe go and have a look at that. Thursday the 19th, we have 5 shows for you, and the one that I am most excited about is Flatbush Zombies and the Underachievers, 2 great rap acts from New York. So please go down there, and you might see me if I can get a ticket. But also, down at the O2 Academy 3, my friend's band are playing, and they're called Samsara. So you should go and have a look at them, and you should also buy their EP, A Walk Among Wolves, because they are amazing. But we have 3 more shows for you on Thursday the 19th. So the first one of that is Kingsland Road, and they're down at the U-Black. And two massive ones. Down at the Genting Arena, you have Spandau Ballet, and down at the Barclaycard Arena, you have Paloma Faith. So if you are fans of those two artists, please do go down to those. Friday the 20th, down at the Institute, we have two shows for you, and that is War Paint and The Answer. Saturday the 21st is a band playing down at the Asylum that I really do like quite a lot. They're called Real Friends, and they put out one of my favourite albums of last year. And the album is entitled Maybe This Place is the Same and We're Just Changing. Also down at the Rainbow you have Falling Clouds, Scott Rivett and False Plan, and down at the Institute you have Zoe, Cy Smith and Carmen Rogers. Down at the O2 Academy 2 on Sunday the 22nd you have Dropkick Murphys, and the last day of the gig guide, I know you're sad because it's the end of this week's, that is the Blackout, and they're at the Asylum, and that is Monday the 23rd. So, I've been Jack, this has been your gig guide, and the date for that is Monday the 16th to Monday the 23rd. I will catch you all next time. Have a good week.
You're listening to Reverb Unseen on
Stratcast Radio.
So now you've got absolutely no excuse. I know I say this every week, but you really don't have any excuse to not know what's going on this week in terms of live music. And I think that's a great shout that you're looking forward to the Flatbush Zombies there, Jack. I think I might go check them out as well, seeing as they've just dropped a track with one of my favourite artists, Skepta.
They dropped a track with Skepta?
Yeah, and that one's called Red Eye to Paris. You should go check that out on SoundCloud.
Red Eye to Paris, I'll have to remember that. So, well, I hope he's actually at the Institute. You never know, he could be there.
I think he's in Hong Kong, if I've seen on his Twitter correctly.
Well, no, I got off the phone with him the other day because me and Skepta were good pals, actually.
Okay.
And he said he's going to be there. But coming up next, we've got an indie artist who's British born, but is currently living it up in Stockholm.
Stockholm in Sweden?
Yeah, Sweden.
As opposed to the other Stockholm?
Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, that is the home of IKEA and Meatballs, so he's chose a great destination there to go live in.
I completely agree with you, but his name is GMR. I'm not sure what that stands for, but this is his song, and it's entitled I Found a Friend.
It's not fair. Strange times. Let's prepare and run away. I was hurt by the love I never got. I wish my world could start again. I found a friend.
This is an urgent emergency broadcast from Reverb Unseen. Please pay close attention.
Do you want to discover some unsigned music? Well, Stratcast is bringing it all your way. On this week's sessions, we're joined in the studio by the wonderful Cloud9ers, and we'll be chatting to them and then playing some live acoustic songs for us. Catch it all on stratcast.co.uk.
Unheard.
Unsigned.
Unseen. This is Reverb. So that was GMR with I Found a Friend, and you can find more out about him by searching him on SoundCloud. That's just by searching GMR, and you can also find his music by going to his Bandcamp, which is gmr.bandcamp.com.
So for those of you listening, you should go and check him out, and maybe take a trip to Sweden to visit him and help him build some quality flat pack furniture.
You've got to love a good piece of flat pack furniture. I do love a good wardrobe as well from IKEA. But now it's on to our next artist. I spoke about him earlier. He's called Selva. He's from Adelaide, Australia, and this is his song "You Have My Heart" off his Only You EP.
So here at Reverb Unseen, we get our hands on the best unsigned music out there, and we play it for you, our listeners. So don't forget to tune in every Monday at 2:30 p.m, only on Stratcast Radio.
Unheard.
Unsigned.
Unseen. This is Reverb.
So that was Selva with You Have My Heart, and remember that you can grab that on his SoundCloud.
You certainly can, and after reading a bit on his SoundCloud, me and Jack found out that he likes to make music that makes you feel good, which is always good, isn't it, Jack?
Yeah, it's very good.
And he describes himself as a fern enthusiast.
Well, in this day and age, who isn't a fern enthusiast?
Well, I certainly am a fern enthusiast, and I know for all you Reverb Unseen listeners, you're probably thinking, well, what is a fern?
What is a fern?
You're very lucky that I'm here and I'm first on the show. A fern is a member of a group of roughly 12,000 species of vascular plants that reproduce via spores and have neither seeds nor flowers.
Wow. Just, there you go. Sam Burgess-Green, he is a walking plant expert. So, Reverb Unseen are now bringing you lessons on botany. We have decided to get rid of the music aspect of the show completely.
Definitely, we're going to be called Reverb No Seeds.
Oh.
just like the fern.
Exactly.
And sadly, we have come to the end of our 20 minutes. Boo. But before we do hand over to Amy and the lovely Hannah, we're going to play our overseas signed artist. Who is it this week then, Jack?
Well, this week we have State Champs, a pop-punk band from New York who are signed to Pure Noise Records. They've been going since 2010, and this is the acoustic version of their track Elevated, and it's off their EP, which is aptly named The Acoustic Things.
Brilliant, I can't wait. But now it's time for me and Jack to say goodbye. We'll catch you next time at the same time next week, and we'll see you later.
See you
goodbye.
Later. Bye.
If I was the wrong one, you said it all and you made me the lost one. Elevated by your greatest mistake, now I'm all alone. I bet you couldn't tell that I felt the same way, struggling just to get to the next. I'm not fuss-fed lies, so while I'm by your side, shaking your head doesn't change this. Preparing myself for a train wreck, I can't be saved. So tell me, why can't you say this is where you need to be? You know it's taking its toll on me, but I don't feel invisible. Tell me, why can't you say this is where you need to be? You know it's taking its toll on me, so I'll hope for a miracle. Yeah, I'll hope for a miracle. Holidays tend to make me feel whole again. Rainy days make me feel like the dream is dead. I can show you what it's like to be down when you're all alone. I'm quite aligned to your design. What's mine is yours, and that's just fine. I'm finally acquiring the state of mind that everything is gonna be alright. Shaking your head doesn't change this. Preparing myself for a train wreck, I can't be saved. So tell me, why can't you say this is where you need to be? You know it's taking its toll on me, but I don't feel invisible. Tell me, why can't you say this is where you need to be? You know it's taking its toll on me, so I'll hope for a miracle. Yeah, I'll hope for a miracle. And if you wanna be free, I can't be the one to make you believe. You still got this promise to keep. Step back and wash away the reckless intentions, then leaving me breathless. Find a way to stay in your skin. So tell me, why can't you say this is where you need to be? You know it's taking its toll on me, but I don't feel invisible. So tell me, why can't you say this is where you need to be? You know it's taking its toll on me, but I don't feel invisible. Tell me why can't you say this is where you need to be? You know it's taking its toll on me, so I'll hope for a miracle. Yeah, I'll hope for a miracle.
You're listening to Reverb Unseen on
Stratcast Radio.
Thanks very much to Sam and Jack for the last 20 minutes playing some smashing tracks. And we just heard Elevated by State Champs there. I am really feeling that one actually, Hallam, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, it was a great tune, and hello as well. I should have said that the other way around, shouldn't I?
Yeah, we should probably introduce ourselves first and then do all the amble and everything. I'm Amy O'Brien.
And I'm Hallam Gill, and if you love that track as much as we did, then keep listening to Reverb Unseen, because we've got loads more great music coming your way, including one of those songs from Neon Tricks that they performed for us last week in our live lounge.
And get on Twitter or Facebook and send us a hello, a request. Let us know about your neighbour's, friend's, cousin's vet who's just started up a ska band so we can feature them as well. We love hearing from you. And first up from Hallam and me today is a more moody track from Nuneaton-based Ian Bourne, who actually got in touch to show off his music.
Yeah, thank you, Ian, for contacting us. We're so pleased we can help you out. So Reverb Unseen fans, let us know what you think of this one. It's Ian Bourne with Depression Blue.
Think of the future, maybe things won't improve. Say there's things out there for me, but I have no will to move. Looking out my window, I see clouds, there ain't no sun. I think I'll go back to bed, though the day's hardly begun. Yeah, there ain't no point to anything I do. Depression blue. Find a job, can't find anything that pays. What's the point of doing anything when the weeks pass in a haze? Got a black dog on my back, controlling everything I think. On the voyage of my life, I'm shipping water, starting to sing. Yeah, there ain't no point to anything I do. Depression blue. There ain't no point to anything I do. Depression blue. Depression blue. Depression blue. Depression blue. Depression blue. Depression blue. Depression
blue. You're listening to Reverb Unseen on
Stratcast Radio.
I feel all philosophical now. What a deep message, but actually a really great track from Ian Bourne there as well. And if you would like to hear more, then just head over to soundcloud.com/Ian-Bourne-music. And that is Bourne spelled with a U2, just by the way, in case you're wondering.
Wait, U2?
Oh, no, Hallam, the letter U also.
Oh, I thought you, literally for a second then, I honestly thought you meant the widely successful rock band from Ireland.
No, unfortunately not. They are great though. But thank you for mentioning, by the way, that they're successful, because I can now do one of my favourite awkward segues into our week's success story.
Well, you are welcome.
Thank you. Amazing teamwork there. I'm going to high five you, but it's too far away. Hang on.
There we go.
That was terrible. Anyway, now our success story this week isn't you two, but I know that everybody who's listening will have heard of this immensely talented young lady. She's got one name and had about 43 Grammys by the time she turned 21.
And her album 21 stayed in the UK Top 40 Albums chart for almost a year after it was released, and it sold over 20 million copies worldwide.
It's incredible. That is amazing.
Yeah.
And obviously we're talking about the wonderful Adele. Now, she was first spotted after uploading a song to MySpace, and I've got to say that's a bit of a blast from the past for me as well.
Wait, you were on a MySpace?
You mean you weren't on MySpace?
No, I was definitely not on MySpace.
You didn't have a MySpace, Alan?
No, I was more Bieber.
Oh, okay. Actually, I could totally see that as well. Well, all the cool kids, I think, personally, had MySpace. So, you know, me and Adele. She posted a track there, and it was noticed by the boss of XL Records. And he invited her in for a meeting, and she actually took a friend along with her because she didn't believe that it was a real record company. She thought the whole thing was a hoax.
Wow. Well, I mean, look how much of a superstar she is now, so thank God she actually went to that meeting.
Yeah.
Although I'm pretty sure she would have been snapped up by someone anyway.
Yeah, I mean, can you imagine all the record labels that are out there who are just kicking themselves that they didn't get there quick enough, because she's brilliant, and her list of accolades is almost intimidating for an artist who is still so young. I can't wait to get another album. There should be another one coming soon, hopefully, fingers crossed, with probably, 50 more awards.
Yeah, I mean, to date, she's received 10 Grammys, 13 Billboard Music Awards, 4 Brit Awards, 1 Golden Globe, and an Oscar. I mean, I can't even list them all because she's won 95 awards since she released the release of her first album in 2008.
I mean, that is just ridiculous. When does she sleep?
I have no idea.
Anyway, we've got a fabulous track now that she featured on very early in her career. It's an absolutely beautiful melody. This is a song called My Yvonne by Jack Pignate, and you're listening to Reverb Unseen on stratcast.co.uk.
I wish that I was mine. Look above and watch your window glow. Feed the past, even though I'm grown. Love can last, it never truly goes. So I sit and I wait, still I can't navigate to your castle, home in your forest, overgrown. So I sit and I wait, still I can't navigate to your castle, home in the forest, overgrown. My Yvonne, my Yvonne, my Yvonne, my Yvonne, my Yvonne. Through the years, we lost each other's souls. Through the years, so much to be resolved. So I sit and I wait, still I can't navigate to your castle, home in the forest, overgrown. So I sit and I wait, still I can't navigate to your castle, home in the forest, overgrown. My Yvonne,
That was Jack Peñate with Maya Van featuring vocals from Adele, and I'm sure you all recognised her voice straight away.
Yeah, I know, Hallam. Very distinctive tones there. Tweet us at Reverb Unseen or send us a message on facebook.com/Reverb Unseen if you'd like a shout out, or even better, for us to play some of your music like we did for Ian Bourne a little bit earlier.
Still to come though, we've got tracks from the fantastic Neon Tricks and their live lounge we recorded last week in our first ever Reverb sessions. So stay tuned because it'll be well worth the wait, and if you missed any of our shows or the interview from a bit earlier, then it's all available online, so all is not lost.
I can't wait to hear that Neon Tricks track again. They are so talented. I mean, whilst we were all setting up in the studio, running around like headless chickens like we do, they were just jamming, playing, they did a couple of covers whilst they were rehearsing, and they just sounded fantastic the whole time. They were brilliant.
Yeah, they were very patient as we got going, so thanks again for Tom, Becca and Rona for that. But before we play their live track Sleeping with the Stars, we've actually got some of Tom's solo work.
That's right. Tom Forbes actually works as a solo artist too, and passed some of his work along to us after we recorded with them last week. We've chosen his single Wallflower, which we love, and we hope you love it too. You're listening to Reverb Unseen here on stratcast.co.uk.
Without a belly and liquor, I'm just a guy on the side holding back the front and centre, the perks of being shy. If you don't understand my silence, you don't deserve my words. Don't be surprised when I speak, 'cause I'm scared to be heard. I'm a wallflower, baby, stood on a stage. I'm a weirdo, baby, screaming in silence. I'm a wallflower, baby, stood on a stage. I'm a weirdo, baby, screaming in silence. Undercover man, under the theory, just a loser kid. Why don't you kill me? Yeah, it's in my blood, it's in my genes. I'm just a paranoid guy full of anxiety. I'm a wallflower, baby, stood on a stage. I'm a weirdo, baby, screaming in silence. I'm a wallflower, baby, stood on a stage. I'm a weirdo, baby, screaming in silence. Wallflower, baby, stood on a stage. I'm a weirdo, baby, screaming in silence. I'm a wallflower, baby, stood on a stage. I'm a weirdo, baby, screaming in silence. Wallflower, 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 getting high. Wallflower, 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 wallflower,
Oh, such a tune. Tom Forbes there. That was Wallflower, which is actually available on iTunes right now. So if you enjoyed it, make sure you go out and buy it to support Tom, because he's really talented. And also, shout out to Max and Zach, who I know were bopping away to that, and they're coming up a little bit later as well.
Wait there though, don't forget to go to facebook.com/Tom Forbes Music to keep up to date with what he's doing. And if you like the music he produces by himself, we think you're going to be blown away by what's coming up next. Tom's in a group with two great girls called Becca and Rona, and together they are Neon Tricks.
We were really, really fortunate to work with Neon Tricks last week. Thanks again, guys. They popped over to our studio, they chatted to us and performed 2 tracks as well, and we were just in awe of how great they were. I think keep an eye on our Facebook page, because the link to the interview and performance is already there, and it's well worth a watch.
Well, we're going to hand over to Jordan, Naomi, Max and Zach in a moment for their last episode of Banter Extravaganza, so if you keep listening, I hear they have a whole lot of great stuff coming this way, a bunch of guests, and it will be quite spectacular.
Yeah, I mean, if I know those two and I don't want to, I'm sure it will be spectacular.
But just before that, we're going to play our song that we recorded in our live lounge from Neon Tricks, Sleeping with the Stars. I've been Hallam.
And I've been Amy. And you're listening to Reverb.
Yeah, there we go. You're listening to Reverb Unseen.
I see you dancing with my heart. I know that you leave me wanting more. Every night and day I think of things reminding me of you. Hey girl, what I sacrifice to see you now, to love your soul. 'Cause I'm so lost in you. I need you here. You now, oh, let's hide away in some place alone. You know God's made the world, He made a world for you and me. He had a plan called destiny, and when we locked eyes, it was right to be. That love is blind, love is shy. All the things you taste in life, every night I spend with you. I'm sleeping with the stars. I know I'm home, laying next to you. So every day I think of you, I'm coming back for more. Life's different now, knowing I've got you. So well, you got me and I got you. It's safe to say that I know that we'll share love tonight. When the sunlight seeps and the love bite meets and the stars come out, I know we'll both be born today to see you now, to love your soul. 'Cause I'm so lost in you. I need you here, I need you now. Let's hide away in some place alone. God's made the world, He made a world for you and me. He had a plan called destiny, and when we locked eyes, it was right to be. That love is blind, love is shy. All the things you taste in life, every night I spend with you. I'm sleeping with the stars. I know I'm home, laying next to you. So every day I think of you, I'm coming back for more. Life's different now, knowing I've got you. So chicka-ba, ba-ba, boom-bam-boom. Chicka-ba, ba-ba, boom-bam-boom. Yeah. Every night I spend with you, I'm sleeping with the stars. I know I'm home, laying next to you. So every day I think of you, I'm coming back for more. Life's different now, knowing I've got you. So every day I think of you, I'm sleeping with the stars. I know I'm home, laying next to you. So every day I think of you, I'm coming back for more. Life's different now, knowing I've got you. So chicka-ba, ba-ba, boom-bam-boom. Yeah. Knowing I've got you. So yeah. Knowing I've got you. So
hello and welcome back to Reverb Unseen for the last segment of the last show. Oh, sad times, but that was just a brilliant Neon Tricks with their song Home, and we have the second half of their Reverb Sessions interview coming up.
Along with some great unsigned artists, and unfortunately the finale of our banter extravaganza. Can I get an R? Yeah, you looking forward to it, Max?
Yes, I can't wait for it, Zach. A little birdie told me that it's the best one yet.
Hold on though, because we've got a lot more to come for you guys before that.
Unheard, unsigned, unseen. This is Reverb.
On Stratcast Radio.
I don't care, I shouldn't say it, but I need you there. I know you're busy and it isn't fair, but Lord, I'm home.
It took one look, but you played me like a game.
Eyes wide, you're not sleeping on the other side.
You know there's something that I saw about your ways. I hear it calling out for days. No reason or a doubt that I'm amazed, but you're backing off and don't seem fazed. So why? It took one look and now you stare at me the same. So why? It took one look, but you play me like a game. It took one look and now you stare at me the same. It took one look, but you play me like a game. You're running, but you barely even hide. Only just to make me feel alive. So it's one for the two, and two for the thought. Fooling like a life speed going slow. So why? It took one look and now you stare at me the same. So it took one look, but you play me like a game. It took one look and now you stare at me the same. It took one look, but you play me like a game. It took one look and now you stare at me the same. It took one look, but you play me like a game.
That was Luther with One Look.
Yep, great tune, great track choice, Naomi.
Thank you.
And that's actually Luther with a V instead of a U, just in case you're frantically looking online to try and find him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we were pronouncing it right, but you can head over to our Twitter or Facebook at Reverb Unseen to find out all the bands featured on today's show.
Yes, you can. And next up, we have the second half of the Neon Tricks Reverb Sessions interview.
Reverb Sessions.
Glad you could join us. I'm Liam Clark.
And I'm Sam Burgess-Green. And today we've got something a little bit different for you. We are joined by Tom, Becca and Rona, and together they make Neon Tricks.
The first thing I want to know about you guys is, where did it all begin? Where did the journey of Neon Tricks start? How did you get together?
Well, I don't know, one day we were in a rehearsal room and Tom brought his loop pedal in, and we decided to try some vocal harmonies, like looping it all up, and it sounded awesome. It just made us realise how, what we could do here. And so
we kind of agreed on a level with the bands we liked, and we wanted to take some influences from them and use it as a focus point.
You sort of got together because you want to combine your influences. So what are your influences? Is there any particular artists out there or past artists that inspire you guys?
I think sort of London Grammar, because of like the atmospherical kind of approach to the music.
Sure.
And then obviously Clean Bandit. We play a lot on like male-female vocals and different rhythms, and yeah.
Brilliant.
Cool. And what about the name Neon Tricks? Where did that come from?
It's a cool name. It's a very cool name.
Because live we use like loop pedals and like different machines, like drum machines and a synth and stuff like that. So that's kind of like tricks, and neon is kind of like electro.
Colours, different. We're all different, but we're all very bright. Like we all.
Right.
Yeah.
And what about the inspiration for your lyrics? Who writes the lyrics?
I don't know. We all sort of, when we write a song, we just sort of sit down and we're like, right, let's write a song, guys. And normally we write it around the beat on the loop pedal. Like we come up with a beat and then we build the whole song around that. So it's all three of us. We all make our own parts in it.
Brilliant. Where can people find you guys? I mean, are you set up on Facebook, Twitter, things like that?
We're on
we're on Facebook. I think just on.
And that was Neon Tricks at Reverb Sessions last Tuesday.
And you can catch the next Reverb session tomorrow live at 2:30 here on stratcast.co.uk/radio.
Yes, we have the brilliant Cloud9ers in the studio, and you should be good.
Yes, but right now we have Meadowlark with Eyes Wide.
Good.
To wake you
What a tune.
Yep. Now, for you listeners at home, we hope you don't get too emotional now.
It's time for the final episode of Max and Zach's Banter Extravaganza, and it is phenomenal.
If we don't say so ourselves.
Enjoy it.
Max and Zach have taken you on the biggest ride since Die Hard 4.0. This last episode will shock you like you're back in the hood of Compton. Grab a napkin cause you mate will spill banter sauce down your frontal area. This is going to be sick. Max and Zach, Reverb Unseen. Last time for the homies.
Max and Zach's Banter Extravaganza is filmed in front of a live studio audience. For lads back home, please do not swear.
Zach, I can't believe it. The banter really does fly by. Welcome to the highly anticipated finale of Max and Zach's musical banter extravaganza. Zach, you look a little bit teary, mate.
Yeah, I feel a bit weird, Max. It's like the end of an era for us.
I'm sure we'll have some emotional banter today. Maybe even an emotional recap of every single show we've ever done. You know, that'd be sick.
Nah. I reckon we should just scrap that and look to the future. We live our lives ahead of us now, Max.
You are such an inspiration, Zach Bowen.
Yeah,
what's a quote? Let's do just that.
So for you guys at home last Friday, we did a little drive time segment for Comic Relief with Max and my mate Jake from Lampstack. So make sure you check that out. It's lurking somewhere on stratcast.co.uk. You'll probably find it if you dig deep.
Yes, dig deep indeed. What a mental time we had, Zach. And talking about mental times, how did your radish picking go with Deirdre Cobbs last week? You completely abandoned me.
Max, trust me, I'll cherish those few hours of veg patching for the rest of my life. Deirdre even let me keep a few asparagus, which you know, Max, is my absolutely favourite.
Oh, absolutely. But seriously, this is about music. You proper ditched me. I was gutted, but I did actually have Norman. He was under the table the whole time.
What? Seriously? Yep. What a turnip.
Nah, seriously, don't diss Norman. He cried himself to sleep. He knows Deirdre has another man.
I'm sure it's all in his head.
I'm not so sure. So I thought I'd invite Norman and Deirdre back in the studio this week for a bit of counselling.
I don't think I have the qualifications to do that. I think I only got 1 A star in school, and that was in Bantology.
Oh, do not fret, Zach Bowen. I've got a household name to come and help us.
Oh, please don't say it's Jeremy Kyle.
It's Jeremy Kyle.
Oh,
and here they are now. They've just entered the...
Finish here.
Sick.
Idiot.
Oh, God, no.
Your hair looks stupid. I'm just fed up of it, Deirdre. Why'd you have to treat me like this?
Now listen here, Norman Corn on the cobs. Your lazy attitude has just tipped me over the edge. As a 69-year-old woman, I need a little more thrill in my life, and my veg patch definitely gives me just that.
Can you both sit down, please? This is Jeremy Kyle.
No, it's not, mate. It's the banter extravaganza.
Okay, guys. Let's take a chill pill. Jeremy, have you done the lie detector?
Yes, I have, Max, and I now can reveal. Deirdre, we ask you if you had cheated on your husband with another man or a vegetable. And the result... You said you were lying. And the result shows Deirdre...
Was she lying?
Was she lying? Jez?
I said
no. Jez, was she lying?
She was lying.
Oh, you what, mate? You what? I am gobsmacked.
Who is it, Deirdre?
I can't believe it.
Who is the culprit? I am furious. I'll chop off his carrot and feed it to the dogs.
I am so sorry, Norm. I didn't want you to find out this way, but it's...
Go on!
It's...
Come on, Deirdre.
It's Zach Bowen.
Oh, holy onions, oh my creamy couscous. You evil human. I hate you.
Can someone please restrain him? We've also got some extra news. As you may know, Deirdre and Norman have a long-lost son.
What?
Deirdre came to us asking to do a secret DNA test on Zach and Max because she thought one of you are the son of Cobbs.
What?
Holy smoke.
That is messed up.
And we can now reveal that Max...
Yes?
You are the true son of carbs.
Oh, no.
There, Max. It's okay, my sweet potato. Now, me and Zach went to Las Vegas a few days ago and we got unofficially married. I am so delighted I have a true man in my life once more.
You what?
Yeah, mate. I already knew that you were Deirdre's son, so that makes me your new daddy.
No.
Unlucky son.
I'll kill you.
You're listening to Reverb Unseen on
Stratcast Radio.
Thank you
for that.
Yes.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you, crowd. Yeah. See you later. See you next time. See you next season. Bye-bye.
And scene. So we hope you enjoyed that. But me and Max, we got a bit too emotional during that. So we're just gonna leave this. Naomi and Jordan.
Pull yourself together, man. Yeah. Pull yourself together. I think we should hand it over to Naomi and Jordan.
Wow, guys.
Wow. Now, unfortunately, it is the end of the show.
And don't worry, because we still have our Reverb Unseen session show tomorrow live at 2:30, so make sure you guys are around for that.
Yes, make sure you tune in tomorrow at stratcast.co.uk. /radio to see the brilliant Cloud9ers in our TV studio for the live lounge.
You nearly choked there, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
But right now, we leave you with our track of the week.
Tell me, am I being foolish? I've been feeling like it for so long. Seems like every time.
So this is an artist we've had on the show a few times before. It's one of our favourites.
I know that you are friends in
Thank you.
What's going on there?
This is Emily Burns with Homewrecker.
Bye.
If I wanna know the reason, you can never tell me why. Every time I see you out together, I see you smiling, but I know you better. I don't care, I shouldn't say it, but I need you there. I know you're busy and it isn't fair, but Lord, I'm a homewrecker. Though I try, still I think about you all the time, and I'm never gonna change my mind, 'cause Lord, I'm a homewrecker. There are people all around me, always. I would rather be alone. I don't wanna go there, no way. I will never be at home, 'cause I don't get nervous, not like when you put your lips on mine. Every time I touch somebody, feels like I commit some crime. If you ever wanna say you're sorry, I'll be waiting, I'll believe your story. I don't care, I shouldn't say it, but I need you there. I know you're busy and it isn't fair, but Lord, I'm a homewrecker. Though I try, still I think about you all the time, and I'm never gonna change my mind, 'cause Lord, I'm a homewrecker. I don't wanna be a homewrecker, I just can't seem to get over you. Though this past is not impossible, and well, in fact, it's not that hard.